Oop. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to everybody that has been here before. And welcome to anyone it's your first time or you're still new. My name is Aya. I'm a feminine mystic, and I assist people with, however you're drawn to me, but I tend to be of the way of the heart lineage of Hathor, Mary Magdalene, and Isis, and assisting people with their life, death, rebirth, resurrection, celebration energies. So there's a lot of alchemization happening. And I teach people how to do that themselves. When people work with me, I sit and hold space for them, and we can transmute energy together to help you manifest the things that you would like. But there really isn't a limit to what we can work on. To say mediumship, working with ancestors, also channeling the goddesses and ascended masters, anything, because we're all everything. And so, as you can see down below, you can click on my services and fill out a form to work with me. And also take a peek at my shop and any of the merch. You can purchase that as well. Today we're going to be doing a reading with my Avatar in the City deck. And the title, A Waste of Your Light, came up, which I thought was very interesting. I've been listening to the 12 discourses as usual because it helps me stay in alignment. And the more I listen to it, the more I understand, or maybe just come to understand just how playful life is supposed to be, how enjoyable life is supposed to be, and how we waste our time not enjoying life. Life is supposed to be, and how we waste our time not enjoying life. We waste a lot of time trying to be something that other people want us to be, instead of getting on with being honest about who we are and what we want. And so maybe that's what this reading is going to be about, like how to command. You can command that life go your way and do what you say, because you have the power. You are the great I am. God gave you its whole power, all of its energy, all of its light. There's nothing withheld from you. You just have to be willing to uncover all of the blockages and move them out of the way, gently, of course, because we become attached to them and we begin to identify with them and feel like our energy blockages have something to do with like who we are, and they don't. So let's take a look. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hello. I love seeing it. How are you guys doing? Let's get into the reading. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see what the cards have to say. This is a collective reading If you would like a personal session, click on the form, on the service form here in the live. It says services. All right, so the first card that I see here is ready to show the world. It came out reverse, and aim and focus. And so you're holding yourself back. You've been holding yourself back from actually putting yourself out there. Like whatever your gifts, whatever your talents are, whatever your dreams are, you don't feel like you're ready. And oftentimes when we, you don't feel like you're ready. And oftentimes when we don't feel like we're ready, we will distract ourselves with things that don't matter. So one of the ways that you're kind of wasting your light is by focusing on anything other than what you want. Like when you want something, you focus on it. You don't take your eyes off of it. You zero in on it. You don't allow yourself to be distracted. Don't get distracted, guys. It's not worth it. It's not worth like dispersing your light, getting off track. See? The churning of the ocean. Like what you don't know, like what's hidden from you, is that if you aimed and focus. I love this card. This is this is my deck, y'all. This is the Black Panther from like time. He's like time traveling and teaching people how to be disciplined. He's teaching people how to be disciplined and focus. Okay? And teaching people how to be disciplined. He's teaching people how to be disciplined and focus. Okay? This is the churning of the ocean. This is it's a divine feminine card, Lakshmi. The churning of the ocean is how the light and the dark receives abundance. Receives abundance. It's the same energies. It's about what you're focusing on. What are you focused on? Are you focused on how you're not ready? How you feel like you don't have everything you need? You're not who you want to be? Everything's not working for you? Or are you focused on what you do have? Because the Lakshmi is about expansion, is about abundance. My foot's falling asleep. Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance. And whatever you focus your attention on, it is going to grow. It's going to grow naturally. Thank y'all for all the likes. Thank you. It's going to grow, and you're going to get more of it. So basically the divine is saying that the reason why you're not ready, because you think you're not ready, okay? It's because you think you're not ready. Okay? I want y'all to fill out the form so that we can stay in touch, and we can reach out, and y'all can have personal sessions with me and learn more about my group readings, group sessions, my Patreon, the Fairy Club, the Fairy Ashram, where we'll be focusing on our mood board for the next 15 days coming up. We're about to do a new challenge. We just finished the Fairy Rest challenge, where I trained you to do nothing and receive everything. Okay? But anyway, this energy is about you learning to discipline yourself to focus on what you want instead of stop focusing on what you don't want. Because you're so powerful and so magical that you're making it grow. You're making it grow. Invite to join live as a guest. Y'all wanna be a guest? Is that what that means? Hello. I'm kind of getting distracted, yeah. Okay, let's see what else the cards have to say. Your solar plexus. So it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. I want you to know that if you if you start saying your affirmations or whatever it is that you do to get yourself back in alignment, you're going to feel better. You're going to start feeling more confident. And when you start listening to the anti-affirmations that say, I can't do it, this is not working, I'm not ready, then you're going to start feeling unconfident. Like everything that you're thinking and everything that you're focusing on is creating the energy that you're in. You're being possessed by whatever it is you're focused on. And this is what people don't understand and know. And I wrote about that in my book. Your mood is what you got. Because whatever it is that you are focused on becomes your mood. And your mood becomes what you receive. So whether you receive from a place of abundance or a place of lack depends on what you are focused on. Whether you receive thoughts of lack or abundance depends on what you're focused on. Okay? Let's see what else comes out. So y'all need to work on your solar plexus, which is the area in which you feel confident, in which you feel independent, in which you feel sovereign. I need to do a solar plexus group workshop or something. Maybe we can do that together. What do y'all think? Okay. So what else comes out? Lost in the patriarchy. All right. Some of you guys are kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like you don't know how to exit the matrix, which makes sense. You don't know how to let go, makes sense. You don't know how to let go of the identity that the fake matrix has given you. See, there's a real matrix, and then there's a fake one. The fake one tells you have to struggle and hustle in order to receive. The real matrix tells you don't have to do anything except breathe in order to receive, and that you were born to receive life and to be fulfilled and to be happy and to enjoy life, that God to receive life and to be fulfilled and to be happy and to enjoy life, that God wants you to enjoy life. God is like, I'm abundant, I'm rich. It's like having a rich daddy that just wants you to enjoy your life. Don't forget to like the live, everybody. God is like your rich daddy that just wants you to just enjoy being rich. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. Because here it is in your past, in your life, that have criticized you when you have been in your abundance and you have been in that receiving mode. People have been jealous. People have meddled. People have said things to you that are off-putting. People have given you the cold shoulder when they see you are succeeding and abundant. People have been competitive of you. People have made you feel like you're not deserving, and you have internalized this. And you began to work hard at it's not necessarily that you're working hard for abundance. You're working hard to fit in. You want to be validated as a regular person, as part of the community, like we all do. It's normal, it's natural. But you're being called to let that go. And that process is traumatizing within itself. It's kind of like the Scream picture from Van Gogh, where you're like how Sway, like how do I, and that's where I come in. How Sway, like how do I, and that's where I come in. Seriously, I've already been through that process, and that's why I'm always preaching, do nothing and receive everything, because that's what ICE has downloaded to me. And when they took me through a lot in order for me to understand that within the cells of they activated my DNA and turned me into a totally different person, you know, and I had to let go of my family. I had to let go of my friends. I had to let go of what people think. I had to let go of what the world thinks. I had to let go of what y'all might think about me and move into my heart space. And once I moved into my heart space, I started living an adventure where I live the lifestyle of give us this day our daily bread. Like, I don't know what's going to happen next. And I'm abundant. That's true abundance. It's really hard to explain in human terms because it really is a vibe that you catch, a wave that you ride. And staying on it really is the only thing I work at every day. Staying on that wave, staying in that frequency, you know, and it's not, I don't meditate all day, but if I need to, I do, because I know where my help comes from. I don't ever want to go back to stressing about, I don't care about stuff I don't even care about. Like, we don't care about money. We do. We love money around here. But it's not the money. It's what it represents. It's freedom that we want. And freedom is a frequency and a feeling on the inside of you that if you're brave enough to be honest about what that looks like for you, you're focused on that and you start moving in that direction. And you do have to block people out. And I know that means like maybe people like block, your block. It's not like that. It's more like whatever is not of like frequency will naturally fall away. It'll just fall away. Y'all won't talk no more. There will be nothing else to say. Like playing a game of chess. It's not personal. You do you. You made your move. I made my move. It's not personal. We end up where we end up on the board. So it's not just about focusing on how everyone's not doing right by you, even though that could be the case. But it's about you doing right by yourself and letting the chips fall where they lay. And a lot of people have a hard time doing that. And if that sounds like something that you could use assistance with, fill out the form that I pinned here somewhere, and we can work together. Pin. Do you guys see that pin? Oh. Sessions. So if you guys are open to having some sessions with me, join the queue. Let's see what else the cards have to say. So what I did see while I was speaking is a card about surrendering, and I wanted to touch on that. It takes surrendering in order to get into that space to where you live your lifestyle, a lifestyle of do nothing and receive everything. really the only work that you're here to do as an ascending being, which means you're just uncovering joy within yourself, uncovering your joy, uncovering your passions, uncovering, while it reveals your fears and stuff too, but that's not the point. The point isn't for you to be afraid and to feel anxious and to feel like you're not where you need to be. You're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly who you are supposed to be. There's nothing wrong with you. You just may feel stuck, or you may feel hopeless, or you may feel not seen or not heard, not felt, not known, not loved, not cared about. And in order for you to be a sovereign being, you are going to have to learn how to do those things within yourself. And so the next card that have come out is a Blizzard. And so the next card that have come out is a Blizzard, and breadcrumbs. So there's two things going on here. You don't necessarily feel like God is answering your prayers, maybe, or maybe what's happening is you're getting in and you go in and out of alignment. This is what's happening. Sometimes you're in alignment and sometimes you're not. And you, my dear, this whole reading is about you staying consistent. Staying consistently in alignment. No matter what comes up in your outer realm, in the outer world, no matter what the world says, no matter what the past has said, you stay focused. And you'll be able to manifest whatever it is you want. And sometimes you do have to kind of start over again with your lessons. Some of y'all, I'm sensing, are kind of frustrated that you keep having to learn this lesson over and over again. Like you want to be done with it. You want to be finished. And you're just not done learning. It hasn't sunk in yet. It hasn't sunk in yet. Any last messages from Spirit? Same messages. Same messages, breadcrumb, and lost in the patriarchy. Stop focusing on scarcity if you don't want it anymore. Yeah, when you focus on your light and you focus on abundance, a lot of stuff comes up to be healed. If you need assistance with that stuff, you can contact me and I will assist you. You can join my Patreon if you don't want to have personal sessions, but you need to be disciplined and consistent if you want the life and the results that it is that you are claiming that you do. And I know you do, because you just want to feel good. You want to feel better and you want to feel in alignment. But it's not going to happen if you don't kind of put your money where your mouth is energetically. And on that note, guys, thank you so much for joining me today in this session. And I will talk to you guys soon. Peace. Hi.